Good morning, it's MaryEllen from the channel MaryEllen After 60, and today is the Great American Smokeout. The third Thursday of November is always the Great American Smokeout, and today I'm here to do a collaboration with Susan from Little Poet. 3 years ago we did a video together, and I'm going to link those below on how and why we quit smoking. It was the first collaboration video I had ever done, and I think smoking is an important topic and quitting smoking is, so we decided to do it again. On January 19th of 2019, that's right, it will be 5 years since I quit smoking. Susan has already celebrated her 5th anniversary. And before I want to talk about the topics, I want to tell you a little bit about Susan from Little Poet. I know I have watched every single one of her videos. I found her very early in her career and just thought she filmed beautifully, and I enjoyed her content. She is a music writer, a performer. She is just such an interesting person, and I just hope, if you don't know her, I hope you go to her channel and watch hers, because I tell you what, it'll be 20 times more creative than mine. She makes beautiful videos. She really does. So I'm going to go ahead. There's 4 or 5 questions, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. When and why did I quit smoking? Well, that's mostly covered in the first video, but I was 44 when I quit the first time. And yes, there was a first time, and then there was a second time. I mainly quit because of the air quality. I was a new grandmother, and I just didn't want smoke to be a part of my grandchildren's lives. That was the main issue. I still carry in my wallet all the reasons why I quit smoking, and this is very old. This is from the first time I quit smoking. Yeah, they had yellow pads, but I don't think they were sticky back in those days. I quit when I was 44. I started back when I was a little over 55. Thought I could just smoke a cigarette now and then, and I couldn't. I was a full-fledged smoker again from 55 until I was a little over 60, and now I haven't smoked since then. You know, the next question, I'll put the questions below in case anybody else wants to do a video like this. How have I stayed not smoking anymore? I tell you, there is a whole lot of reasons, a lot of things that have helped me. Number one, I mean, this may sound really shallow, but I can't believe the money that was just going up in smoke. That wasn't the main reason I quit, but that's a big reason that I don't smoke anymore. I cannot believe the cost of cigarettes. Now, I'm going to talk about something, and I really don't want any questions about this because there's pros and cons to everything. But something that helped me stay quit are electronic cigarettes. You can get it with 0% nicotine. It has been cleared by my doctor, my cardiologist, and my electrophysiologist. I think this is just my understanding, I think where a lot of the problem comes up are the flavored tobaccos. Our county even has a vape store, so they're everywhere, they're online. But I don't really want to address that because for me it works. I like to hold it in my hand. I like to take a puff every now and then, but it gives me something to do with my hand. And, for me, what I believe is whatever keeps you from smoking cigarettes that's legal is good. I have a dear friend that smoked 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day, and now she's down to less than 15 by using a electronic cigarette. My daughter smoked, and she quit several years ago using just the kind you buy at the gas station, the little electronic cigarettes, and she's not tempted at all to smoke again. I've never tried Chantex. Both my parents smoked, and when they quit smoking, they just quit cold turkey. And I'm happy to report Jim quit smoking a year ago in July. And what he has done, 1 piece of Nicorette gum a day has kept him from smoking. He probably smoked around 60 years because, back in the day, they thought that was pretty cool. The next thing I'm going to address are a couple of the myths, and one of them, it's on weight. The first time I quit smoking, it was my fault that I gained weight because I just kept, my food did not taste any better. My food always tasted good, but I just kept thinking, oh, what am I going to have next? What am I going to have next? I did not add any more exercise in, and I didn't limit anything. I just was enjoying, eating what I wanted to eat when I wanted to eat. When I quit in January of 2014, I did not gain a pound. I believe when I was in nursing school, we were taught, and I don't know if it's changed or not, but it can slow your metabolism down. The most that we were taught, you can count on it for 5% of your total weight from not smoking. So if you weighed 100 pounds, you might gain 5 pounds. What I did, I just kept making some changes in what I was eating, and I was bound and determined I wasn't going to gain weight. And no, I don't think that is necessary. I think that is a myth. You do not have to gain weight. I did it 2 different ways. First time I gained a lot of weight. Second time I didn't. Will you lose all your friends that smoke? Absolutely not. When I was working and I quit smoking, I would go out on smoke breaks with my friends, and I enjoyed smelling a fresh cigarette. And I think it was good for me to be around it because it gave me some control. And control is important for me anyway. Now, do I want to ride in a car with a bunch of smokers? I don't think so. But just one person smoking in the car does not bother me a bit. It doesn't keep me from being friends with anybody. And the last thing is, what would you tell the people that are still smoking? I really can't tell them anything because I know, as well as I'm sitting here, nobody could have made me quit smoking. It's just something you have to want to do yourself. And that's all there is. Be sure to go over and watch Susan's video. I will link it below. I know it will be excellent and you'll enjoy it. It is all good. You guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for giving me the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. On January 19th of 2009, how have I quit?